Welcome. In this video, I'll be showing you how to use the Usawa expense reimbursable module. The expense reimbursable module of Usawa was designed for businesses that allows their employees to make expenses and get reimbursed afterwards. For you to start using this module, it's important that you first assign one person or the owner of the business the right to approve. For you to give a right to approve, you need to first go into settings, and you can go into the business group. In other videos, we have shown you how to set up a business group. But assuming the business group is already set up, you can come to here, the button here, and click on the permission, manage permission, and then you'll be able to see the right for what this user group has in terms of permission. At the bottom of it, you see the right to approval for expenses. If you do not give the right to this user group, anybody assigned to this will not be able to approve. You can see we have a full access here. It means that whatever is in this group can be assigned and approved to approve expenses. Once you've done that, save this, and then you can now add one of the users into that user group. So let's go into the user. Now we want to add one of these users into that particular group. You can say we'll call this is the various groups that we have. I want to add this person to the new group. So with this person has a right to make approval. The next thing I want to show you is how do we the workflow for approval. Now the workflow for approval is that any staff can go into Usawa as far as they have the login details assigned to them and then create an expenses in their name. The staff will need to have been created, and then they pick the expenses. By default, Usawa will assign a unique number for that expenses, the date of that expenses, the reference could be, if there's a third-party document, you could use that as a reference, or basically you could say what is related to electricity. Sorry about that. And then if it is if you are tracking based on different branches, you can actually track your expenses on different branches, and you can then select the branches you are tracking expenses on. Now you can put the unit price. Let's say you just bought the the PCN card unit of 10,000. You pick the ledger that is supposed to belong to. Usually expenses will be not there will usually be no VAT, and then don't forget to write what is for. It is card for month of May 2023. Now, one of the things Usawa allows you to do, you can actually add as an attachment the third-party document, maybe the slip you used to buy the card and all that. You can actually add it to it, and then you submit for approval. Once you submit for approval, whoever has a right to approve will be able to see this on the dashboard. It will be under unapproved here, and the person could actually see it on the dashboard and then can actually come and review it before approving. To approve, what the person needs to just do is to click on the approve button, and it is the expenses is selected as approved. For you to check it, if you go to your dashboard, you will see that now it has been approved. Therefore, it has left here from the draft, from the unapproved to approve. Now, in case you made an error and you want to remove this approval, you want to remove this expenses, maybe you want to edit it or anything, the first thing you need to do is to come and unapprove it. Once you unapprove it, then it becomes editable. You cannot edit an approved expenses. But once it's unapproved, then it can be edited and then you can reapprove it back. So assuming there was an error in the figure, the error in the ledger, that can be done at that point, and then you can reapprove it and it goes to become approved. That is how simple it is to use the Usawa expense reimbursable model.